Hey, it's Kyle here, and today I'll be reviewing Star Wars: The Bounty Hunter Code. This is not really a novel, it's more of like an encyclopedia type book of knowledge for Star Wars fans. If you're really into Star Wars books, you might have seen books like this before. There's a lot of versions, like ones that kind of detail all the spacecrafts in Star Wars, or planets, species, technology, maybe history, that type of stuff. This falls a little bit into like the history realm, but also kind of a guide to everything bounty hunter related. So first off, I'd say like if you're really into like the Mandalorian or Boba Fett, or maybe the background of Han Solo, this could be a book you'll really enjoy a lot if you'd like to just learn more about bounty hunters in the Star Wars universe. If one, you're not really that interested in the bounty hunter aspect of Star Wars, or you're not really interested in kind of a Star Wars book that's presented more like a non-fiction history book versus, or a reference guide versus you're more into more that's like a novel that has a storyline, you probably really won't be into this. So the basic premise behind this book is this bounty hunter code is like basically a book that all bounty hunters get if they're a part of the Bounty Hunters Guild. And it's basically like a how to be a bounty hunter and all sorts of reference guides that helps them become better bounty hunters. This specific copy was captured by the Rebel Alliance from Boba Fett's spacecraft after the events of Return of the Jedi, when they basically found his spacecraft abandoned after what happened with the Sarlacc, which all Star Wars fans know what happens there. And so it's like Boba Fett's copy. So the cool thing about this book, the way it's done, it actually has like annotated notes in here that Boba Fett and other bounty hunters had added to the guide. So it's has a little bit of this little added aspects into looking to what Boba Fett viewed the code himself. Some parts he bought into, other parts he kind of made fun of. The part of the book I enjoyed the most is there's a chapter that kind of delves into the history of bounty hunters and how the bounty hunters kind of evolved in the Star Wars universe, famous bounty hunters, that type of stuff. And since probably because I'm a big history fan, that was the part of the book that I really enjoyed. There are other parts of the book that kind of talked about like standard tactics, what bounty hunters are allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do, kind of the political arrangement between bounty hunters and the Empire and police forces and that type of stuff. It's interesting, but it wasn't really my thing. It was, like I said, the chapter I really enjoyed was that one on the history aspect. But if you enjoy some of the technical aspects of Star Wars, I think there will be a lot of info in here that you'll really enjoy. So I think basically what I'm saying is like if you kind of enjoyed other kind of encyclopedia reference type books within the Star Wars universe, I think you'll really enjoy the Bounty Hunter Code. If you're not really into that aspect of Star Wars and you're more into, on the book side, the novels that have a storyline, I would stay away from this book because there's not a storyline in this. Don't get this book expecting to read about the adventures of Boba Fett. That's not what this book is. It's very much, think of it as a reference guide within the Star Wars universe. So anyway, so that's my review of the Bounty Hunter Code. I'll have some... I haven't really decided to do this, how to do this yet, but I should say this book was actually my 100th Star Wars book I've ever read. So I'm currently trying to figure out, I'd like to mark that occasion in some way with a video or maybe a series of videos delving into my 100 Star Wars books that I currently have. So if you have any ideas or suggestions what you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm still trying to come up with some ideas. So just let me know what you'd like to see in regard to my Star Wars books. Hope you're doing great. As always, happy reading. If you have any recommendations, just let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to like the video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the support. And happy reading, and may the Force be with you.